The new Trench Crusade rules just released, and I took a look at it. I know the Black Grail got some buffs, and Core also got some adjustments, but what I really want to focus on are the Trench Ghost nerfs. As some of you know, based on my previous video, I've been waiting for these guys to get taken care of, and it appears my prayers have been answered. Let's get into the changes. The first change that caught my eye is that any ranged attacks against all models in the Trench Ghost warband roll injuries with a -1 dice. Melee attacks do not suffer this penalty. The old rule was any injury against the Trench Ghost was rolled with a -1 dice, making them such a nuisance to kill. This is a pretty big deal as these guys finally have a consistent strategy to kill them. However, the difficulty still remains to land a hit with the global fear still being present. The other change is to their slow penalty. All models in the warband now have a movement characteristic of 5 inches, and they suffer -1 dice to all attacks against models retreating from melee combat. The half dash distance penalty still applies. This is going to hurt the ghosts a bit on objective based missions, but they won't suffer much more than they already have. It does open up the strategy of playing objectives more against the ghosts, but again, that strategy was already decently successful and is heavily mission reliant. Suffering a -1 penalty against retreating models seems a little nuanced. Given the fact that ghosts are now weaker in melee, there is less reason to retreat from them, as that is one of the few strategies to try and take out these monsters. I find it a little weird and feel like this adjustment may be missing the mark a little. The final, and in my opinion, the most important change is that they no longer have access to increasing any weapon limit by 1. This means no more double anti-material rifle off the jump. This change is huge since one of the most annoying parts about the ghosts is that they had access to the best long-range weapon in the game and you couldn't kill the guys while they were shooting at you. True Trench Ghost haters are going to call this nerf a band-aid fix, but I would not go nearly that far. I do think the ghosts are still going to be playable, but I think that the development team had the right ideas in these changes. They created a new weakness in that they can now be killed in melee a lot easier, giving a clear strategy to take them down. Yet they also cut their long-range powerhouse by 50%. I think these changes are fairly reasonable, but I'm curious what the community thinks after playing some games with the new rule set. Let me know what you guys think. That's it. See ya.
I'm so